We're like, you're right, guys. It is all Alan's fault. Absolutely. You keep saying it.
What were we just talking about? Oh yeah, microphones. What's a cloud lifter?
Cloud lifter brings up those mics that have low headroom. It gives it extra headroom above it without introducing more noise to it.
Oh, no. It's kind of like a preamp.
Yeah, it's like preamp.
Okay.
Pretty much exactly like that. Yeah, and it's like I have a 2.0. It's the one where you have two of them in there. It's pretty good. The cloud lifter is really good because it's very clean. Like you don't hear a lot of feedback from me. And it adds a significant amount of headroom. So it makes all those cardio mics sound really good. So you don't have too low in volume and stuff.
Nice. I like the dynamic mics so it doesn't pick up every sound in the house.
Yeah, dynamic mics are so good to have the cloud lifter. This sounds really good.
I think mine actually has the option to like switch back and forth. You could like choose if you want it to be cardioid or dynamic.
Hey, Alan is early.
Nice.
As I go get
What's
my
up,
coffee.
That's cool. What microphone is that?
I finished my
Teresa.
first 5 cups already.
This is the regular
Rosie.
Blue Yeti.
Nice.
It's the norm. It's like the average guy over here, but it has a lot of options, man. Like you can make it so that you can only hear it from the sides. You can make it so you can only hear it from the top, or you could hear it from all around, or you can hear it only direct from the
But
front.
does it keep your drink cold for 24 hours?
I haven't tried.
This has got all the patterns.
I'm gonna put my drink on it and see what happens though. Now, Ryan.
You lost, champ.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Is Alan here?
Probably getting the coffee that he brewed early.
Yeah, Alan was on top of it today. He made his coffee ahead of time. We were
You think
ready.
we can't actually see what he's doing right now?
Yeah, that's why I was asking if he's here, because his Zoom window is what everyone sees.
Opening, yeah.
But yeah, we were ready like 15 minutes early today, and it was like, what do we do now?
And then we forgot
Like,
sound
hey,
check.
It's time to start.
Yeah, and then we sound checked for 20 minutes.
Oh.
Teresa's got away with words, doesn't she?
Yeah, she
Thanks
does.
a lot, Teresa, for that mental image.
Just glad the video's not working yet.
Because right now Ryan's on top of Wave, just saying. And Wave's on top of on Champ. In my view.
Really? Because in my view, I'm on top of Wave. I'm not complaining about it.
We're just all on top of each other today. Good morning, everyone.
Good
Welcome.
morning.
Welcome to the Guys and Guys podcast, where we are on top of everything.
We're all on top of each other, apparently.
Damn, that was fast, Alan. Well done.
Champ's riding the wave.
Man, Jesus. Wave Rider, we're gonna have issues.
Goddamn.
Sorry, you set me up for that.
It's all about riding and being on top of things, this podcast. We got some Love Bites tryouts. We're going to do this right in the beginning. We're gonna do this right in the
Are
beginning.
we?
Yeah. We're going to start off right now. You guys
Yeah.
ready?
Who are you?
Ourselves?
Oh,
Wait,
so
who are
notify
you?
us Change.
Where are
My
you?
name's Alan. Sorry, I skipped
Oh.
that part of the script.
That's okay. My name is Champ.
No way.
My name is Ryan.
I'm Wave.
Ah.
And you're quiet, Wave. We just did sound check. What the hell?
Hello? I'm quiet now?
No, you're good. You're good. You're good.
Carry on.
Zoom's out to get us.
All right. So we have Tim, the bass player. Tim, the bass player. We're going to be rating some Love Bites. We got four of them. Here we go.
Sweet.
Check
That
it out.
Beard is killer, man.
Yeah, dude. ZZ Top coming in.
Yes.
There you go. I swear to God, there better be a ZZ Top riff like hidden in this. That'd be awesome.
And I approve of the rockin' sunglasses inside already. Give me that charisma, my friend.
All right.
That was an interesting start, though.
Instead of the hair on his head, it's on his chin.
I love the Fender.
Dan's feeling it.
Sound like you recorded with a phone, but the phone actually picked it up pretty damn well. I gotta say, for being a phone, that was pretty damn well. Because you know how some
You think that was the phone? It definitely wasn't. It sounded like when he started playing the background music, I was like, yeah, it sounds like it's picking up off phone, but
I was
the
like,
bass itself kind of came through pretty clearly.
it came through pretty good. Yeah, I was just,
Good amp
I-
or whatever.
I appreciate it, man. Like he's having fun, man. He was just jamming it out and stuff. So,
Yeah, what the hell?
Yeah,
who wants
good
to
rhythm.
do the rating first?
Yeah.
I'll go first. Yeah, I mean, listen, he played a lot of the root notes and didn't do too much outside of that. And his timing was off a little bit. But physically, he matches the band the best, so I think they should select him anyway.
He just has to put the ponytail in front instead.
Yeah, but no, I mean, like, listen, I liked at the very end when he kind of like towards the end of the solo part, instead of going back to the original root note, he stayed an octave higher and worked off of that note instead. That was nice. But outside of that, I don't know if there was much else to really analyze too much. I'm done.
Who's next?
Wave.
You.
I thought it was interesting. There were some note choices I haven't heard before, and he had that nice bouncy swing with the drums. I thought the rhythm was pretty good. I mean, there were a couple spots where it got off, but locked right back in. It was a solid bass. And like Champ said, there's a lot of root notes, but I mean, that's kind of what the bass does, right? So
Yeah,
I thought it
that's
was
true.
cool. And there were some licks in there. So yeah. That was good. Solid. Are we rating
Yeah,
still? Or?
I thought we were.
Oh yeah,
Would-
sorry. Here, I'll
give
throw. Go ahead.
I'll give it a 7. Champ.
All right, I'm gonna give it a 5.
Go, Ryan.
All right. So, how many we heard that actually didn't stop during those first lead breaks? There's only like one
One or two
One or
at
two.
most.
So it seems like that's, like they feel like they're supposed to do that. I think it's cool like once or twice, but not on every one.
Same.
Not on all of it, yeah.
At least he didn't
and
do it 8 times.
yeah, it's like the people, they're watching other ones and they're getting into kind of playing what other people are playing kind of thing. So I don't know. I mean, a solid 7-ish, I guess. It wasn't bad, but kind of.
I think I agree with everyone else. Go ahead. Sorry.
Everyone else, other than me, is that what you're saying?
What?
I don't know.
Everyone but Ryan.
I'm just everything you guys said. I agree with. I would give it 5 though.
Yeah,
5.
cool. Yeah, that's what I
Okay.
gave it to. I thought, like, honestly, I thought, it was fun to watch him play. Like, I was more into like the he just looked cool. I want to be his buddy type of thing.
Yeah.
But as an audition for Love Bites, we've seen better. We've seen more creative, and I think we've seen more on time.
Yeah.
Give the beard an 11.
Yeah, there you go.
Beardy 11.
He could join us on the podcast. Let's do
Yeah.
that.
Fill in.
He'd have the best one though.
He has a way better beard than us.
We would no longer be able to consider ours anything
He has
special.
an amazing ability to not shave.
Hey,
That's not really a skill.
you act like that's not a superpower,
hold
man.
up,
But
hold
try
up.
not shaving for a year, bro, and
Exactly.
see how you feel.
It's really hard. I'm telling you. I always get to a certain length, and then you're eating, you're like, I hate this.
Yeah, it's like
you
dripping
eat
off
some-
into your mouth.
Yeah,
Like every.
Every time you blow your nose,
Something with
like,
sauce on
gets
it.
a little complicated.
Oh, that's the worst. That's the worst. That's the worst, man. Blowing your nose with a beard. I was trying to explain this to my buddy the other day. It's like, dude, there's no way to avoid the mustache part. So you're
Exactly.
cleaning You're cleaning the mustache every time after you blow your nose.
I have a method. You take like the tissue, you go like this, you fold up. And
That's
then blow
smart.
in. So it creates a pocket so it doesn't go
Doesn't
on
it go
your
up then?
mustache.
So
We
it's
don't
going
talk
up your
about,
nose
man.
now.
How did we get here?
I'm trying to help all the bearded fellows out there,
I
right?
have to remember how we got to this conversation.
We are an educational podcast, and we want people to understand how to blow your nose properly with a beard.
And we also want people to know how hard it is to grow one.
You're kissing a guy with a beard, you're kissing the remnants of snot they've blown their nose.
Yeah, facts. Sorry, ladies, but it's true.
Oh
These
God.
are things that should have been kept secret, but now they're all out in the open.
Don't blow my
It's the
nose.
social media age, man. We
Ellie-
can't keep anything private anymore.
At least you know that have a method to prevent it, okay? Just trying to help you all out.
jeez.
Oh, the-
All right.
All right, next one.
What are we following here?
All right, next basis. Let's go.
Sweet.
Oh yeah, let's start right into the end.
Harry Potter news. That's what it says.
Who's this?
Like what I
Do we
saw
have
so
do we have a name or no?
Oh yeah, let's get a name here.
Oh, we're still doing auditions. I thought we were done.
No name?
I don't know.
Channel?
Wave gave me Aya, Aya. My name
Oh,
is
there
Aya.
you go. Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody
All right, Aya.
somebody took her
1,000 views,
video
nice.
too and reposted it. Wave has sent me two the same, and another website had her video, another YouTube channel. I don't know why.
yeah, I was confused about that. Sorry.
Maybe it's gonna be really good. Physically, she doesn't fit at all, though.
Wow, I think that was my favorite one.
Fucking sign her up. Sorry, Wade.
Yeah.
Hire her now.
Oh my
My
god.
favorite.
Yeah, I think that was my favorite. It was like just perfect amount of extra stuff and pauses, and it was like not overdone but done just enough. I don't know. Yeah.
Very professional. Okay.
Yeah. Go Wave.
Oh, sweet. Okay, first of all, I loved her slides in the intro. Like the dun 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 dun. Like she slid into the note, you know? and just gave it a really unique texture I haven't heard in any other auditions. Very solid, locked into the beat. She followed the nuances of the actual track really well because, the guitars do the different parts depending on where they are in the song, and I thought she followed those really well. She did those pauses that we're always complaining about, but then the bass line that came in after it,
That was
I
different.
thought totally
Yeah, she
made up for it. Very creative pattern, and by far the most interesting bass on the FGA part where it's like walking up. So yeah, I'm just gonna give it a 10.
Ooh,
Damn, how many 10s have we had so far?
not too many.
Impressive. Good stuff.
I agree with you, Wave. Like everything that you just said, like it was really good. And then just the fact that when she went to the lower string and did that transition and stuff, it was like, oh, there's that unique take to it, also. So it was like perfect amount of everything. Not too like crazy, but still followed all the nuances of the song. So I agree with Wave. Like, man, I have to agree, man. Be 10. Honestly, that was my favorite one.
Wow.
Out of everybody. Because it wasn't like over the top. It was just enough performance vibe. Like that fit perfect in the band. Honestly, like I know that we had a couple that were really out there and really good, but I was like, she just seems like she fits it better. I don't know if that makes sense, but yeah, I don't know.
Cool.
Right.
2 10s. What about you, Ron?
Yeah, it's kind of hard to judge with all these things being so far apart, but I liked it. Like, it didn't leave me wanting for anything, and the pauses were there, but like Wave said, when she went into that run after that, it just made up for it. I'm like, fuck yeah, dude. So I liked it all. So I give it a 10. Sign her up, man. She's freaking good.
I didn't think she paused that much. What are you guys talking about? Like, because she
Just
did
on the lead
solo
breaks initially when it comes in and
Yeah.
they do their leads, like the little short ones. Everybody always drops out during those.
Yeah, it goes do and then
See, I personally
So
like
nice
that for
like
some
that.
reason though, because I feel like a call and response. But
It is. I think all of us like it, at least for the first 2 bars.
I think when you do that and then you just hit root notes after that, it's just really boring.
oh yeah,
She
okay,
didn't
yeah, I
do
agree
that.
with that. Yeah.
So
Okay, I
when
get
you
what
when
you're
you
saying.
pause and then you bring something else after that, it's like,
Yeah.
fuck yeah, it just brings you into it instead of just waiting for something else to happen. So
Completely agree.
good job for yeah.
I feel like a dick because I'm not going to give her a 10, but I will say, Wave, I think you're silented. Just want you to know. But I thought that she was really, really good. I looked over at Ryan right in the beginning, right before they went into the lead part, because she went to this like little high note that nobody else went to, and I saw Ryan kind of raise his eyebrows because I raised my eyebrows at the same time. I was like, all right, he picked that up too.
Here we go. Yeah.
As soon as she did that, it was like in the first couple seconds I knew that this was going to be different than the other ones. And then I really loved when she started taking the bass for a walk after the lead part, and then she kept switching it up. She didn't just stay on the same notes either. And then towards the end, she did something very different too. Right after the solo, just the way that she was playing it, and her timing was on. She had performance. She was headbanging the whole time. She's a very attractive young lady, and yeah, man, I'm gonna give it a 9 though. But
Why not a 10?
Because I do think that she could have taken that solo part with the breaks on those final 2 bars and done something a little bit more than just hitting those root notes.
It's an encouraging 9.
It's like this is as good as it was in every aspect, except that's like the one part that is always noticeable in all of these auditions, because it's when the bass has the chance to have the most freedom, right? It has the chance to have the most creativity. So I want to see just a little bit more out of that, but really, really, really good. 9 out of 10.
Mr. Ozio's got a good point. And I think this is why we like it so much. Love Bites music's too fast to be fancy, super technical. So that's why I thought it was a perfect kind of technical, like when it needed it to be. But not like
I don't know about that. I think their stuff is super technical. Like I would like some of it is crazy technical.
No, like
No?
having really technical bass with already technical guitar going on. It can get lost sometimes.
Yes, especially during a solo. Most of the time, you don't want a solo like a bass going crazy while the guitar is playing a solo. It's just that it's really long. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
it's a really long lead part. So I think that there is room for creativity beyond the first two bars.
Yeah.
You know, but hey,
I mean,
it's
It's all
to each their own.
preference. It's all
Bandmate's
preference.
music's really fast, and that doesn't stop Misa from doing crazy crap on
Right.
the Konami
Yeah.
solos.
But it gets lost. It gets lost sometimes though. You have to go pull it out to hear it. So that's
yeah,
just
But-
which
but it
makes
doesn't-
even more exciting. 'cause
doesn't
you get to
interfere with
peel
it.
It
back.
doesn't have a negative impact on the song though, even if it gets lost.
Yeah.
It's possible, not easy to do.
I don't want to always
yeah.
compare everybody to like Misa because like obviously we all love Misa and it is a different style of music, Love Bites, than Bandmate is.
True.
True.
But yeah, no, she was really good. I would love to hear her do other things on Love Bites stuff. See how she would kind of rearrange their music that already exists. See what she would do with it.
I'm just glad I don't have to make the decision between her and Ichinose.
Between her and you.
Yeah. Yeah, Ichinose was really good too, right?
I can't remember. I had to hear it again. That one was pretty good. I don't know. I liked hers though. It felt like it just fit better for some reason. All right, this is what's her name? Marion?
One sec. Am I super quiet?
I hear you.
I hear you. Marianne?
Huh.
All right.
People in the chat are saying that I'm really quiet, but
Because you're talking this way instead of this way.
Yeah.
oh, that's probably true.
You got to look at us.
Too
baby.
excited.
For crying out loud, Dave, by now you should know how to talk into a mic.
Damn it. All right. There we go.
Nice.
Want to go ahead, champ?
Sure. I love how she like smiled at the camera like she was a J-pop idol halfway through. That was I was a big fan of that. Yeah, I thought she was good too. It's unfortunate that the quality was pretty low because
Right.
I was watching her fingers and seeing her do some things that I thought looked really interesting, but it was really hard to decipher, like actually hear it, what she was doing. There was a couple times that she went a little higher, or I saw her doing like some pull off hammer-on situations, but I couldn't tell that that's what was happening because of the recording. So I want to give it a higher score than I'm gonna give it, just because of that. Like I want her to re-record it. You know what I mean?
Right.
But again, like she took the bass for a walk also, in that part after the lead, which was pretty cool. And she did it in a different way than the previous girl also, which was also nice to see. She didn't do anything with the lead. I'm wondering now, like, just because we've seen so many people do the same thing with the lead part, I wonder if there's like, if like in the audition, like, whatever they say for like what you should be doing for the audition, it says like leave the lead out. You know what I mean? Like maybe there's like a message that says you should be doing that, because I haven't seen like what they say for. I haven't read up on what they're saying that you should be doing for the auditions. But I thought it was really good. I just want to hear it more. I want to hear more. So I can't give it higher than a 7 just because I couldn't hear it. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna stick at a 7. But I did like her whole thing that she had going on.
Yeah. I agree. Good potential. It's I don't know. I mean, I realize there's a lot of people that may be doing these things that haven't recorded a lot, or recorded video a lot to kind of know what to do. But I mean, you got to listen to it before you send it out. But maybe you shouldn't have anybody. Maybe you shouldn't have anybody to tell her like how to fix it. You know what I mean? That's the best she could get. Which,
true.
Yeah.
If that's all she can do, that's fine. Because I think she probably was pretty good. But obviously, it was hard to tell exactly what was going on. So yeah, I don't know. I think she's good. I don't know. I stick with a good 7 there. With being able to hear it better, probably would have been better. So I agree.
Alan, this is where you shine. Tell her how to fix her mix.
I was about to say it was a woody tone, so it goes against the guitar tone. So that's why I was getting lost. That's why you guys can hear the notes. There was too much notes clashing. So when you have two frequencies hitting the same way, it cancels each other out. Call it phasing or whatnot. So if you have two things phasing, so there's a lot of phasing issues with her tone in there. So she brought more of the bass and took down that mid range a lot. It probably would have came out better. Actually, it would have shined through. She could have kept exactly that, but she just changed the bass tones around. But I heard timing issues. I don't know. Like I was tapping and I felt like it was like a second behind. I don't know if that's the recording. I don't know. I felt like she's following the guitar and not the drums. Like it was following the guitar, like she's trying to follow the guitar instead of getting in the pocket with the drums. So, in my opinion, on that, so that's what I think really did. Yeah, so I give it a 5 because like I liked her playing performance and stuff, but it was just always felt like it was off or something the entire time for me. But yeah,
Mr. Wave.
Well, yeah, unfortunately the audio quality kind of ruined like what we could actually get out of it. But one thing stood out to me: her finger picking during the parts where she was like playing the solid, just the solid do. It felt really like there were some loud notes in there, and then there were some notes that were just muddy and getting lost in the mix. It was more than just like the woody tone. It was like kind of inconsistent finger picking, Yeah. So, like, it wouldn't sit well in a mix with other instruments, like just based on how she played it. That's what I heard. But she would definitely look good in the dress. Obviously talented. Like you said, the walking bass line was really interesting. And I liked the notes she was playing, like what I could hear. It was just like the picking for me was a little off, but yeah, I'll give it a 7.
I feel like I couldn't tell that the timing was off. Like the quality it was just it all kind of blurred into like one note for me when she was playing the like 16th notes or the 8th notes or whatever. It all just sounded like one steady note to me. But maybe your headphones are just better than mine.
It wasn't sitting in very well, but a lot of it had to do with the tone of the bass, how it was set up. It was just clashing way too much, being canceled out. Because you could have kept the same audio quality, and it would have still stuck out if that tone was changed up a little bit to fit with it, and then we would have been able to hear it much better.
Yeah. Gotta mute the note that was ringing out before you play the next note.
Yeah,
it's a big part of bass.
Yeah, that's why you see bass players like they always have their hands like staying to keep it. You would think like you'd have more of that issue with guitar, but bass like rings out a lot. So we're actually talking about stream, like how a lot of bass players will get the thing at the top, especially for 5-string basses. What do we call it? We said it was some ridiculous name that I can't remember what it's called. You know what I'm talking about? That silences strings at the nut. Put the little nut clamp.
Nut clamp. That's probably it.
I don't know. It sounds dangerous.
It goes right here like this. So it stops it from ringing out when you're recording and stuff.
Huh. I haven't seen those.
Oh, dude, watch some of the videos. You'll see a lot of the bassists have it on there.
called a wristband.
The wristband.
Yeah, but
Nut strap. That's what we call it. Yeah, nut strap.
It's a cheat code for bass.
Actually, none of these
guitarists use it
bassists
too
have put
for
it
a lot
on.
of, when they're doing a lot of tapping stuff. It keeps it from ringing out.
Yeah, that too.
Same type of thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
When you can't control your strings, you put a fucking cloth around it.
Yeah.
Cheaters.
Yeah, I was talking about that on stream. I'm like, it's kind of cheating, but like sometimes I'd have guitarists come in and they'd be doing tapping. I'm like, you got to put your palm down so you can mute it. And if they just weren't getting it, I would just put the nut strap on.
Angus Young
put
did
some
it in
training.
Thunderstruck.
Yeah.
Really?
All his other strings down.
Yeah, he takes them
Interesting.
all down. Yeah, I believe it.
It's a
you can't-
super popular riff to have that be the case.
I mean, when you're live, you don't really hear all that noise as much, but when you start recording, trying to get that clean tone and stuff. Imagine if you just whipped out tape when he went to go play that riff.
Yeah, it was just in the studio to get it as clean as possible.
That'd be hilarious. He has like some duct tape on the side. That'd be impressive, actually. I'd like to see that. Pull that off. All right, so we got one more. Here we go. Interesting looking bass, too.
Oh, violin bass. Wow.
Well, tone was better on that one.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, shit. Hold on.
Uh-oh.
I think he had a lot of great ideas. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Couldn't
Go
agree
go
more,
ahead.
my
You go,
friend.
Ryan. You go first.
Yeah, I think a lot of cool ideas what he's doing. I don't know. That sounded pretty good. A couple, like one note or something he missed or something. I don't know. But I liked what he was doing. Kind of a different direction with some of the, walking around stuff. So I liked it. I don't know. I'm just going to give everybody a 7 because,
I don't want to think about it.
like, I don't think it was executed like perfectly, but the direction he was going was a cool direction. I'd like to hear more, like, tighten up a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Because like he was going up there higher than I was wanting him to like go back down and hit something low note to kind of beef it up, but that's just me. So fuck it. That was cool.
Mm-hmm.
Cool stuff. Out.
Go,
Alan?
Wave.
Wave?
Me? Well, I absolutely love this guy's chill vibe. He was, very BA. I thought with the
Very
the
what?
glasses and just the
BA.
Badass.
Oh. I was like, what the fuck is BA?
Well, some of us know, some of us don't.
I was like,
PBS kids over here.
I was like, isn't that the Boeing ticker symbol? And I was like, wait, that's like immediately what I thought.
I
Anyways.
really like his bass though, fellow violin bass player.
Oh, hey, look, you got like the same fucking thing.
Yeah, with a pick even. So I thought that was pretty cool. I think pick bass players get a bad rap. But I think it was definitely the best bass I've heard with that ding 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 ding. like he followed the lick perfectly, like all the way through it. Like I couldn't even figure out what to do there, so I was playing just the root notes for the last 3. But that was really cool, I thought, and I loved his, the fancy licks he was throwing in. They were a different approach. Like he was going down more, like to these notes down here underneath instead of going up for the licks, which I thought was really cool. But yeah, solid. I think I'd give it an 8.
Nice. It's a very respectable score.
Go champ.
I thought, well, first of all, just from appearance wise, like if there is going to be a dude in the band, and I'm not even kidding about this, I'm being completely serious. Let this guy just like sit on his bass and play bass in the band. You know what I mean?
Just let him do exactly what he did.
Yeah. Somebody said he looks like a Yakuza boss. 100%. It is such a BAMF. Is what we're talking about here.
Okay, what the fuck is that?
What do you mean?
Alan doesn't understand sense.
Let's add more. BAMFAF. All right, Alan. What is that? BAMFAF.
Badass motherfucker. Something
as fuck.
The language.
But I thought he was I thought, like you guys said, he did some creative things that were really nice. Like he did something twice. He kind of did a boo doo boo and just rang out the last string at the end of like when the transition was happening. He, after the solo part, the lead part with the guitar, he kind of was playing. He did something a little different where he was playing the root notes, but he was also playing the power chord notes underneath, right? So it was like, if he's hitting like the 5, then he's hitting the 7, the 5 on the string underneath it also to finish it off, and then going up like that. So you were hearing a little bit more than we were hearing from some of the other ones. You also, the guys mentioned that was awesome. I loved what he did with that as well. But the 2 issues would be 1, that he was off time a few times, and 2, that I mean, not only did he let the lead part ring, just kind of like sit on the root notes for 4 bars, but he let it sit for 8 bars, which is, to me, just like way too many. Like 4 for me is already too many, but 8 was double that, and that hurt it for me big time. So I'm gonna give it a 7.5.
Nice.
I was gonna make my score higher, then you made me keep it where it was because you made some good points, champ. Good job.
Yeah.
Who else? Did we all go?
Did you go, Alan?
Did Ryan go?
You're last, Alan.
Oh. Ryan went first.
It's pretty much what you guys said. I like the creativeness to it. It was really creative, but as far as audition stuff, yeah, 5 for sure. But I agree with what you guys said about it. I think it was really cool, the creative stuff. And then he did some random harmonics too. I haven't really heard that yet. Oh. Like on there, he did the harmonics later on. So I like all the creative stuff he did with it.
I agree. The harmonics is what I was talking about when he was ringing out that final note. He did it twice, and it was just like he kind of went down the strings, like the bottom 3 strings, boo doo doo, and then the last one was a harmonic that he just let ring out throughout the course of the transition. Yeah. That was probably the coolest thing that he did in the audition.
Yes, that's another thing. Like you mentioned before, he was working with the power chords a lot. Like instead of just playing straight up the scale in succession, he was jumping up the scale like doo doo doo, like bigger intervals that made it sound more interesting.
Agreed. There was definitely things I thought that were really cool. He's just kind of tighten up it was a little off time. It kind of threw me off a few times,
Yeah. Chat, let us know what you think. Let us know in the comments what you guys think. Which one was your favorite out of the 4 that we saw? Now we tried it last week. We're gonna do it again this week. We'll start clipping this part too. Top 10 Japanese bands. If you guys want to nominate a band, join our Discord and go to whatever tab does the top 10. Yeah, there's a top 10 tab there now. And you guys just nominate the band. It has to be a song from this year. And we're just tracking the songs for the year or whatnot. And there was a little change up. There's some bands that fell from last week. There's some bands that completely took over the list. Nice. I did mess up last week. I did accidentally put a passcode song that was from the year before. My bad. That was number 1 last week. This week we did it right. Okay, I just switched out with another Pasco song, which I did check out.
Flavor of Blue. You got Flavor of Blue back up there.
Yeah, I got Flavor of Blue. I got the right song this time. So
we're a work in progress.
Yeah. Well, it's
We
coming
will
together.
always be a work in progress.
If you guys can't get the Discord, you can drop it in the comment section on YouTube. Also underneath this video, I'll look at that. So there's a couple bands that were added. There's some like in 11 right now that are knocking. They're knocking. There's like some honorable mentions. I'll say like Pale and Dusk, really close to showing up on there. Lonesome Blue, that new band? They might fall off, So keep watching. We'll keep adding new songs and stuff like that. Anything we're missing, just nominate the song you think should be on there. So
I think they dropped a new song too, right?
Yeah, they
like
did.
this week.
Lonesome Blue did.
Yeah.
No way.
This was the one that they dropped first, right? And then they just came out with a new one. So next week we'll have probably the new one on the list.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Anyone that
I
wants
gotta
to
check them
nominate
out.
it, go for it. Just I just look at the comments. If I see a bunch of people mentioning the same song, I just throw it on there, and then we just track the views as it goes, and that's how we do it. We just and put it together. So I think this list will get better and better and better as we do it. But they came in 10 with their beginning of the end, which is interesting because I did react to that just this past week. It has a very Mission Impossible 007 theme going on. It's pretty cool. So they came in 10, cool. Lonesome Blue. Trident came in 9. I think Trident is who overtook him was Spoopy, which I just discovered. Pale and Dusk, one of the musicians in there, helped produce this song. So that's cool. And that made a lot of sense why it sounded the way it did. If you guys have heard Pale and Dusk. Have you guys heard of Pale and Dusk yet?
Nope.
No?
I have not. I haven't heard Trident either, but this song just came out also, right? Like
check this out. This is a really good song. I really liked it a lot. Crowd of Rebellion, number 8 with Recreate, another really good band. And I'm excited to see them still holding it up there. Number 7, Nemophila. Nemophila, like they pushed up a lot. I think, but there was other bands that kept pushing even further. And again, that song I'm iffy about. What do you guys think? You guys been liking it more now that you listen to it more and more?
I liked it. Yeah.
You liked Out the Gate, right? Yeah. Bish?
Yeah, I still think it's a banger.
Bish, Lie,
Honestly,
Lie,
I
Lie.
haven't heard it since last time we talked about it.
Yeah. Lie, 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 which is a really fun song. It's a really cool, like, punk kind of style song.
Hey, speaking of Lie, 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 they actually are on number 3 on the Oricon charts this week in singles for that song too.
Wow.
So they went, and they weren't even on it last time. They just shot up to number 3.
I haven't listened to it yet.
Yeah. It's these new songs that Bishark is coming out with, I've been liking almost all of them, which is weird because I've listened to older ones. I was like hit and miss on it, But and then Fake Gear still on here, number 5. I forgot to check this song out. I was going to check it out. I completely forgot. I was like, I want to check out all the songs that are on the top 10 list. I forgot about this one. They're like the steampunk style band. And number 4, Unlucky Morpheus with M Anthem. Have you guys
I
checked
saw
this
that
song?
you did check that out.
Yeah, that was a good
on
song.
your stream, right?
Mm-hmm. That was really good. And Scandal, number 3 with Mir. And Passcode, number 2. And that's the wrong name, but it's the other
Flavor of
song.
Blue.
It's Flavor of
Drum
Blue.
roll.
Flavor of Blue.
Flavor
I
of
forgot
Blue.
to change that. My bad.
Oh, poop.
It's Flavor of Blue.
It's okay. We're supposed to be an audio podcast anyway.
I'll edit it. Yeah, you guys can't see that we messed up the slide. But what do you guys think? Hit number 1. Ryan, don't say anything. You already know.
Drum roll.
Sim.
Oh,
The
wow.
Rumbling. Which
No way.
I was shocked. I didn't realize how popular this song got. I love this song. It has 19 million views already. I know Attack on Titan has something to do with that, but goddamn.
Man, it's kind of cool. I've been watching all of the Attack on Titan stuff because I watched the first season and then I think Netflix didn't have the next ones and I just got away. So I just catching up with it. And now I understand like so much more about the video because like what's on their faces, all the markings and stuff. It's part of the show and the video reference a lot of stuff is going to happen. And so now I like it even more. But I haven't even heard it. I haven't heard it yet. I'm on the last season. I haven't heard that song.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah.
that's specifically for the. Yeah, that's right.
So,
right.
What do you think about the music for Attack on Titan, though? Because I love all the openings and everything that I've heard from them. What do you no?
I don't. A lot of times with me, with music that they put in there, it's like jarringly just wrong for what I'm looking at. Like One Punch Man, like at the end of it, it always has this. I grew to like it because it's like this this really sweet sounding stuff after some crazy fucking epic battle happens, and you're like, what? But
I meant for Attack on Titan though. I
know.
I'm
getting around to that.
Oh, okay, sorry.
It was kind of the same way. Like the show is very gory and violent, and then there's always like these kind of lighthearted things going on for opening and stuff. So, I mean, there's a lot of emotional shit too. But I don't know. I keep waiting to hear Sim. I'm just not hearing it.
It'll get there.
I thought with like the first opening on Attack on Titan, I thought it matched perfectly because it was like that epic, like symphonic, dun, dun, like I thought it matched. But maybe in the other seasons, it gets a little bit more lighthearted. You're saying, like on the other?
Well, I don't know. I honestly, I haven't listened to. I hear it and then I skip to the freaking story because it's like 3 minutes of fucking music.
All right, the next Patreon poll, we'll just do Attack on Titan theme songs.
Yeah,
there's
good stuff. There's a couple things I thought kind of reminded me of like a Sukin Inaru, but it wasn't them. So I mean, there's a couple things that some are cool and some are. It's just a lot different, a lot of variety.
Being reminded of them is a good thing.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
All right.
Are we? I'm sorry. Go ahead, Alan.
No, go ahead. What were you gonna say?
I was just gonna say I checked out also an anime theme song this week.
Which one?
And I thought it was really cool too. It was by Aimer and is the Demon Slayer season 2 theme song. I don't think it even has a name. I think it's called the Demon Slayer season 2 theme song. But Aimer is awesome. If you guys haven't heard Aimer, and that one was like incredibly interesting to me, like the way that it's designed. It's got violins, it's got pianos, it's got guitars, it's got symphonic sounds, it's got all these things coming together. It's very worth checking out.
Well, speaking of that, tell us about your week. About the rest of your week.
My actual question was going to be, do you guys want to know about our week? My answer was going to be, I listened to the Demon Slayer season 2 theme song by Hammer.
Tarantino that shit.
Yeah, I am.
You read my mind. That's why I let you. That's why I let you go, because I was like, you read my mind. I was just about to say, everyone talk about our week.
That's all I got for you, though. Well,
okay.
Next,
Ryan.
Let's see. My week, I had some good time to listen to some music. Randomly, and a couple bands I heard and really dug was I don't know how to say this, Kakriy, is it Kakriy Terror? I don't know. The song is called BWG. Really cool band. Her Name in Blood. The song is called Bakemono. Good stuff. Mardalis, Force and Justice. And then there's a Hanabiye song that popped up, and the band name only came up in kanji, so I didn't realize it was them. And as I was listening to it, I'm like, I really dig this. So I did a little investigative work and found out it was an IBA. And the song's called Love, then something in kanji. It was explained to me at some point, but still just really cool stuff, man. There's so many bands to discover.
For sure.
So many already, but there's so many more that pop up. You're like, what is that?
Yeah,
So,
I know, dude.
And then, I did, what I do? Oh, it was my 1 year since hearing Bandmate, No God, which was the second song I heard and really hooked me into the band. So I made a special video about that, talking a little bit more about the song and certain parts that what I was thinking during certain parts of the song and stuff. So that was fun.
Nice.
That was a lot of fun. Got a lot of people commenting about, when they first heard them, and some of the people, the first time I heard them was through that video, and some they had found them just before that video, so we went together on this journey. So it's really cool, man, hearing from all these people and sharing experience.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. Do you remember, by the way, why you started with No God specifically?
That was my second one. The first one was Thrill. Thrill.
Oh,
Live.
okay.
And that was enough. I'm like, this is cool. And then it was probably just suggested a lot on the Thrill video, and so I just check that one out.
That was quite a jump in style. I would imagine you were like, what the heck?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you could tell, man, because I was like, what the fuck? But, I
to go from Thrill to No God, Jesus.
But to me, it wasn't like, oh, this is completely different. I'm just like, this is a fucking great song too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I love Thrill. I dug that song this is fucking cool because it was like I'm like, well, this is like Black Sabbath, and I think I mentioned Winery Dogs at one. You know, there's a two. So I was impressed with it anyway.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was really good.
definitely. Hey, can
Underrated
I add
song? Go ahead. I'm done.
which one? Thrill or No God?
Thrill.
I just wanted to add one other thing. I'm sorry, guys. What I actually did for the vast majority of the week was re-upload a lot of my rock reactions to my new channel. And I've been writing new descriptions that people are in the chat are actually reminding me of this right now. This is what I did with my week. So if all of my rock stuff's on my new channel, and I've been doing like updated descriptions and bringing stuff up from my Patreon and stuff like that. So just wanted to throw that out there.
Go subscribe to Champ Rock.
Thank you, Wave.
Go Wave.
All right. Well, like Ryan, my 1-year anniversary for Bandmate is on Wednesday this week, June 1st. So I don't have anything planned yet, but I kind of want to go back and revisit. You know, the first song I heard was Freedom, and then No God was my second song too. So I don't know if I want to revisit the song fresh or like watch my first reaction and make fun of myself or what. But yeah, I'm excited to focus more on Bandmate. And this week, I learned that there's a pretty controversial Bandmate song out there. The Dragon Cries, I guess. A lot of people, I didn't know.
You've gotten there, huh? You've gotten there in your Bandmate fandom.
But man, I did the isolated tracks of it, and the drum and bass, some of the funkiest drum and bass that I've heard Misa Nakane play. It was so fun to listen to.
It's a cool song, man.
Yeah, I thought so too. I'm very curious, like specifically why people don't like it.
I love that
some
song.
people, you know?
That's
Have
one of
you
my
seen the
favorite
video?
songs when I heard
You
it.
seen the video, Wave?
No,
The video's not. It's like it's with the intent of bringing some eyes to pollution and destroying the earth kind of thing.
Yeah.
It's part of what the
Oh.
Dragon Cries is. The dragon is the world, and the dragon cries. So the video is a little different. It's a little kind of
Gotcha.
depressing to watch.
I love
the
that
first
song.
time I saw it was during the Line Cube Shibuya
Right on.
concert, so I haven't seen the video yet.
Yeah, and that's what people get hung up on. I think is the video, and then the
What?
fucking
Politics.
As a
Politics.
song, it's a
Video.
cool fucking song, dude.
Oh,
Yeah.
gotcha.
I don't get how the video really ruined the song for everyone. I thought it was
It's
a really
just
good
it's
song.
just politics, my dude. Like
Yeah.
literally, like
That's all
people
it is?
don't
Okay.
like being told to care or not care about certain things.
Um,
The song itself, I think, is good too.
It's one of my favorites, actually, from them. I like it a lot. So it was one of my favorite ones when I first heard it. That's before we started listening to like Unseen World and stuff. When I was checking out Bandmate. But wait, what else you got? Was that it?
And there's one more thing. Since I think Champ and Ryan last week were talking about Freezer, right?
Yeah.
And I was like, I gotta listen to that song again. So I revisited that as well and did the isolated track thing on it. And yeah, that was fun and interesting. It's probably the simplest bass line I've ever heard Misa play during a chorus. It's because she's just playing like single notes the whole time. And I thought that was really interesting, but it had, the song is insane. So anyway, that was my week. It was fun.
Cool.
What about you, Alan?
I just did that stream pretty much. I just did that stream, checked out all of our top 10 lists. I obviously missed one of the songs, so checked out another Dreamcatcher song.
Yeah, it's worth going back and watching Alan's stream. By the way, guys, I was sitting there watching it, and they did a ton of great tracks over there.
Yeah,
Nice.
it was a really fun stream. So it was a mix of like Patreon, the top 10, and it was fun. It was a blast.
Oh, sweet.
And
Yeah, Rosie tuned into it while I was driving. And I
yeah.
was like,
Yeah, that's right.
it
Yeah.
was fun.
It's just funny because Frank is like I spent most of the stream trying to convince him. So I think there's some comments people were saying, like I love how Alan is just trying to really get Frank into this.
Yeah, I will say he was much more receptive to this Dreamcatcher song than the last one that you guys did. I think he just liked the pre-chorus with the drums and that part.
Yeah.
But the thing that I noticed him being the most intrigued by was Poppy. He seemed to really like Poppy.
Poppy's really good, man. That song is really good.
Awesome.
I fucking love that song.
If y'all have never listened to Poppy, you got to check out some Poppy.
Yeah.
But it's very important that you check out the right Poppy, because there is very, very different versions of Poppy.
I did one video with Poppy.
What's
Scary Mask, probably?
Yeah.
There you
Do you
go.
like it?
Dude.
Yeah, it's
I
great.
loved it.
That's a fucking awesome song.
I have the crazy multi-face vase she has in that. I actually have it.
Oh, sick.
Oh, nice.
I got one of those.
Awesome. So the cool thing about Frank though is like it's definitely I think Teresa said it takes some effort to get a reaction out of Frank. Yeah, it really does. But it's also refreshing. Like you just see his face. He's just like, "What have you taken me to? Like, what are you showing me?"
That also makes it more satisfying though when he does give the reaction, because you're like, oh, it's earned it, right?
Yeah. Frank is he's just all about the drums only. That's it. Like it's so hard to get him like out of that. So like if we play anything that's like a simple beat, he's just completely like
I get that
song. He doesn't give a damn about anything else. He doesn't care how catchy the melody is. He doesn't care how many riffs are in there. If the drums aren't interesting, he's like he's checked out.
Yo, I'll be honest though, like if the guitar's not interesting in a song, I might not care about what's happening with the rest of it also. Yeah. It's hard, man. It's hard when it's the instrument that you play and you're like concentrating on it. You know what I mean? And you're like, oh, it's just a drum beat. Okay, I can play this. Give me something new.
Yeah.
I get it.
That was something impressive Teresa just brought up when he was satisfied with the Leprous review that we did. Oh, that video's coming out good. I'll put it up soon. You guys got to check it out. But we like started off going, what are we listening to like, this is the best thing we've ever heard. And even Frank was like that, but the drums are like insane. Like they're really insane. Like that drummer is just phenomenal.
Who is Leprous? Can I get it? Who is Leprous?
I know you like went nuts over him there for a while. You wouldn't shut up about him.
That's a bit. Oh my God, am I gonna forget where they're from? Where are they from again, Teresa? Sweden, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Oh, I remember now. Yes, I watched them during a live stream.
Yeah. Which song did you check out?
Cool.
There's
Norway.
No way for
Norway.
Wayne to
Sorry.
remember these things. He listened to 380 songs that day.
The thing with Leprous that's so amazing is they can play so incredibly slow with so much feel and not like mess. It's really hard to play that ridiculously slow. And like, and I'm like, I don't like slow music generally, but it's just so impressive how they still captivate you. Like,
that's something some people don't think about is like it's harder to play at a slow tempo than it is like a fast mid tempo, you know, just to stay in time in the pocket.
That's why I like when you find those bands that could do those breakdowns just right, you know, and they can actually stay with it, you know, or they don't accidentally rush the center of it or actually go too slow or something like that. But anyways, so yeah, that was my week. I did the stream and stuff like that, and I think that was it. Yeah, we did an album review. We did Necro Goblicon. That was pretty good. That's some good songs off of that album. So we're just hitting up the album reviews and stuff like that. Working on new music, recording. Pretty much was it. I did a lot of recording this week and stuff. And prepping. But hopefully get some new music out here soon.
I've been trying to find the motivation for that, to record.
Yeah, it's hard. Sometimes it can get really tricky. You got to like get into that mindset of like, now I'm on a camera and everybody can see me and, you know, blah, blah, blah.
I've actually done a couple of recordings. I was like, I'm not turning the fucking camera on. I just wanted to play, like, because you're right, man. It'll ruin it.
It does.
Like I just want to jam like I used to by myself.
Yeah.
But I still got it captured, you know. So it's just easier. But now I got to either learn what I fucking played during the solo improvise for like 8 bars or just play another one.
Yeah.
I hear you. I feel like it could be the same with just listening to the music too, honestly. Because like sometimes I'm just like, I want to turn on a song and listen to it, but I don't want the camera to be staring at me and like judging me while I'm judging the music. But
my thing is I record myself playing guitar and I never go back and rewatch it. I have so much film of me just improvising and I never watch it. I'm like, I don't want to watch 2 hours of improv right now.
Right. I usually just improv with the camera off, and then if I find a sweet riff, then I'll record like a 30-second clip so I don't forget it.
Yeah, smart.
And then I turn the camera.
Yeah, that is smart, because then you don't have to listen to 2 hours of improv that way.
Right.
Right. Or edit it out when you're trying to do a fucking play to a video. Yeah.
Yeah.
Learn that.
So let's go ahead and get into Bandmate news. Ryan, you want to lead that off? Let me reset audio. Now go.
Yeah, it wasn't good. Good. No,
You're good.
Echo.
Bandmate. Bandmate.
Echo.
It was just a reset, guys. We just reset. We're good.
All right.
We're good.
So not a whole lot going on, but there was some updates to the Bandmate Prime if you're part of that, which is a really cool thing. You don't have to. I'm not gonna sell it, but you don't have to like lock into a year or something. You can just sign up, check it out, or whatever. But there's some Akane focused video from the Christmas show where she's playing at the drop of a hat. Then Kabato focused and Konami focused for the song Smile. So, and they also put the Day of Made special talk they had. It's not on YouTube anymore, but it's on Prime. So that's just stuff you can check out if you're part of that.
Is the focus, is it specifically it's like the camera is focused on them, right? It's not an audio difference.
Right. You see them the
Just
whole time.
Video. There's a couple different shots, but it's mainly
It's really cool.
Yeah, it's all on that. The one I haven't looked at the Smile one yet. The one for Konami, what's the first one they put out? That was on her. It wasn't like a good angle. It was like
Konami Smile?
Yeah, I don't think it was that one. There was another one that was out. I think it was Manners, maybe. But like it was from behind, off to the side, so you couldn't see she was playing, and then like across the whole room. So, I was like, I was hoping there was better shots.
Yeah, there's some videos like the one where it's the camera's like on their head or something, and it's moving around all the time, and I get like nauseous watching it.
Yeah,
but
they're not like me and have to watch myself play every note. They're looking around.
Right. Speaking of Bandmate, though, I wanted to ask Rich, what shirt is that? Is that the Day of Made shirt?
Check it out. Ready?
I can't see it.
Oh.
Postponed Day of Made.
Huh. What?
That's my favorite one.
Is that from 2020?
Yeah, it's when the pandemic canceled their tour.
Oh, dang.
Damn.
It's cool as fuck because
they
there's like
put that out. That's cool.
Yeah, right. Like the idea of it is cool as hell. It says postponed on the back for anybody that didn't see it. But just the idea that they made the shirt is awesome. And then the idea that there's probably not that many out there makes me feel a little bit special about it.
Yeah, that is. I've never seen that one. It's hopeful. It's postponed, not canceled.
People are really wondering if you're wearing pants or not, Champ.
What? Why?
Look like some.
That's definitely not skin. Shorts.
I don't know if I should reveal.
No, you should not.
You should reveal.
Oh my God, they're pants.
They're pants.
I legit thought those were boxers.
I don't wear boxers, boys.
Just need PJ pants. That's all you need.
Champ cake. Come on, guys. Don't objectify. What are we? Why are we fetishizing?
Fetishizing champ.
Fetishized Champ.
Man.
Oh man, they want you to twerk.
I've literally never done. I don't even know how. Like, no.
All right, Wave. You had some news stuff for everyone.
Oh yeah, I did. Okay. So Lewis sent me some news about Glim Spanky. They just did a concert yesterday. It was Saturday, May 28th at Hibiya Open Air Concert Hall, and the replay of that is up online, kind of how the Bandmate concert was. You go get your ticket, and that's up until June 5th. So for the next, pretty much until we go live next week, that will be available.
Cool.
Lewis said there were some hoops he had to jump through. Like, you have to create an account with the streaming site, and then you have to create an account for the payment options. And so it's kind of a complex situation, but I still want to talk about it because it's Glim Spanky, and, they did a live show that's available now.
I just listened to them for the first time this week. And she has a crazy voice, man. I like her voice a lot.
Dude, they're awesome.
I still haven't listened to them yet.
Great duo.
Nice.
But yeah,
and then
always great.
Motley told me about some Loudness news. They're kind of a legendary rock band, and they are releasing so they released a new album in December, but it was only released in Japan, and it'll be released in the US on July 29th, 2022. Cool. So I wanted to mention that.
Cool.
You can pre-order Hunger for More now, one of the songs, and hear it, but otherwise it's coming out July 29th in the US. And one last thing, Yoyoka released a self-cover of her progressive song Sparkling. So you can see her play it all in one take, which is really cool because it's such a complex, crazy progressive song, and she's 12 years old. So it's pretty insane to watch. Anyway, that's all I got.
Nice. There was so we talked about it a little bit earlier, but so it was Palindust. Am I echoing all of a sudden? Check.
That sounds good to me.
Yeah. Okay. So I forgot what I was saying now, but yeah. So back to the other news that we had. So I was just talking about Palindust. So yeah, that's what it was. It's the guitarist from Palindust that helped out with the new that new Tricot song, and the recording was also done by Gaku Tora from Crystal Lake. So you got some pretty like heavy metal influences like on that new Tricot song. So that's pretty cool. So I guess this might be a thing that they're gonna go for, coexistence of horror and pop at the same time. I thought that was pretty interesting.
I want it.
I know,
that sounds
right?
fantastic. That's give it to me. Inject it into my veins.
I really like that new song a lot. I thought it was really good. But
Spoopy?
Cool.
That Spoopy song?
Yeah, the Spoopy song. Have you guys all heard it?
Not horrific.
No, not yet, but I'm excited for it. I'm hearing really good things, not just from you guys.
It's got such a cool guitar tone in it.
Yeah, it is. And Darren Gray just still tensing up on their new album, still talking about it. This is like the cover artwork that they just released. Pretty cool looking. I don't know exactly what I'm looking at here, but
is that like a tiger face that's all smushed?
It's like a longhorn head right there.
Yeah,
but then,
skull.
Yeah. I don't know what Wade was seeing.
It looked like a tiger head that's all like smushed. Sorry. I saw stripes. Okay,
so
never mind.
I love it. Attention continues to climb for the release of Darren Gray's 11th full-length album, Polaris, coming June 15th, which we talked about last week. So they're just keep teasing this one, but at least we have a date of when it comes out. So I'm kind of curious to see what happens. Huh?
The least disturbing album art I've seen.
Yeah, from them. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we have Man with a Mission reveal Final Fantasy seven.
Seven.
All right. I was like 7. Make sure I read that right.
The good one.
The first Soldier collaboration, Blaze and Rain music video out now. So that music video is out now. Definitely want to check that out. Has anyone checked that out?
No, not yet.
I just heard something from them. Not the new thing. I just heard something popped up, and I liked it because I wanted to hear more. I didn't know who it was. I'm like, oh, okay. We've been talking about these guys. What's going on with one of their members?
Yeah, so I was actually just about to mention this. One of their bassist. It says here, I've got the official website for Man with a Mission band announced on Thursday that the band's bassist and background vocalist Kamikaze Boy will go on hiatus from band activity following a quote-unquote media report. So apparently it seems like they've released him due to bad behavior behind the scenes and kind of not following what the
Which
program.
vocals did he do?
It says background vocals, so I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it was ever really a featured vocal part.
Yeah, was he one of the main voices, or I wonder, because there was two of them, right? Two of the voices were like stood out the most. You know, you had that Rage Against the Machine style, then you had the other one. I have to look at that. Yeah,
I do want to follow this up by saying that Kamikaze Boy also did issue a statement himself, which was an apology letter where he noted that he has realized the gravity of the situation and will endeavor to win back fans' goodwill toward the band through his music.
It's way better than American apologies.
Yeah, right.
Like,
what the hell?
Actually, about the fans and not himself.
Yeah, it's like he felt bad for letting people down.
Right. Yeah. I mean, that's interesting.
Yeah, definitely. So they have become boss monsters in Final Fantasy VII. The first soldier players will battle the 5 ultimate life forms in a special in-game event available to play now until June 2nd. So the battles will be soundtracked by the soldiers from the start, a brand new track from Man with a Mission created especially for the game. That's pretty cool.
Man, yeah, it's
nice.
a big deal.
This is like some Sabaton stuff. Sabaton had their own game too. They were doing some stuff with video games. Upon starting the event, the players will receive a special Fly Again emote, which will allow the characters to recreate the signature moves from Fly Again and perform on Man with a Mission live shows. Further play of the event will reward players with additional special Man with a Mission theme t-shirts, caps, guns, vehicles, and more for their characters. So that's pretty cool, man. And so this is like a clip of the new one that just came out. Check out a clip of it real quick. All right, sounds pretty cool. I think.
Always a story from the other side. Can be nasty, can listen.
I like that. That sounds cool.
Cool.
That sounds
Sounds
interesting.
like an
Sounds
anime.
so different.
Sounds
from
like an
any
anime
Final
theme song.
Mission I've heard before.
It does sound like an anime.
It sounds way more anime OST.
Nice.
Yeah. So just to follow up again on the story. So it seems like it was adultery. That's why they are giving him a hiatus. And in case you guys don't know, which I was just reading up on last week, so I didn't know until this week either. But like, apparently, if you are in an adulterous relationship or cheat on your spouse at all in Japan, that is taken so seriously to the point that where you will lose your job in most jobs, and a lot of people will think of you forever as like this terrible, terrible person. It's crazy. It takes a lot to come back from that, way more than in America.
Fucked up.
Wow. Wow. That's crazy.
Yeah, I had no idea that you could like be fired for cheating on your husband or wife, but yeah, they take that shit seriously.
Well, it's like in the military, you get UCM Jade out of that. You get kicked out of the military right away if you do that.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yeah. You get court-martialed. So, yeah, and then you get a fine and all that stuff. And a dishonorable discharge. You lose all your benefits, everything.
Potentially.
Yeah.
That's nuts. I mean, I don't want to get into the politics of it, but it seems a little bit, you know.
It's funny that it's just
OTT.
Yeah. But I saw guys get kicked out for it. Well, sergeants, actually. It always happened to staff sergeants. I see them get kicked out for it. They get sometimes people would lie, of course, you know. But
Yeah.
but they were like, "Oh, what? You're gonna do this? Okay, I'm gonna get you in trouble." Yeah, there was a lot of that going on. But there's like a whole court thing that you go through and stuff. It's crazy. So I don't know if it's that serious how in Japan, or if it's just them that exile them, or if they have to face anything like that. But
I believe that they also can get fined from what I was seeing, but it depends on who's. I guess it's a case by case situation.
yeah. So
Lisa's husband cheated? Who the heck
Is that true?
would do that?
On Lisa?
I just saw
That
Lisa
seems
for the
crazy.
first time this week, actually. Speaking of this. And
Hey,
holy crap,
we've been talking about this for weeks.
Right?
now.
I'm like 6 months behind, but I finally saw her first take performances, and oh my gosh, I was in love after 2 songs.
right, it's really
When
good.
she started crying at the end of the one song, I was like, oh my gosh, she's real.
Yeah, it's really good.
good.
Really good stuff. And
Wow. And
I thought
yeah,
this-
it's true. It's true about Lisa, by the way. Yeah, her husband Suzuki's alleged cheating scandal. So alleged. I don't know if it's ever been completely proven, but
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So I thought this was pretty cool. Midori has her own shirt, shred shirt, and it looks pretty badass looking.
hey, that's
for her-
cool as hell.
For her
She's
birthday.
shredded, freaking working out.
Yeah.
that really.
Dude, she's fucking ripped.
This shirt really embodies her, man.
Yeah, this was for her birthday. That was on the 28th. So,
Yesterday.
Yeah, yesterday.
Nice.
Yeah, May 28th. So I thought that was pretty cool. That shirt looks pretty awesome. And what is this? I can't remember. Oh, I'm pretty excited about this. There's a clip called Cruel's Angels Thesis, which is a clip of Soka Ninaro playing.
Yeah.
Really, really cool what I heard already. This is a clip of it. I'm jamming out. If it plays. Play, damn it. It will play.
Is this supposed to be a new song?
I don't know. So it just said the name where the apostle also run away.
Oh, look.
Yeah.
Why do the Twitter embed YouTube links never work?
Yeah. All right, so it's for an anime. So thanks for that information.
It's a cover also.
Yeah, it is a cover.
Yeah, it's a cover of a song from 1995 from somebody named Yoko Takahashi.
Okay, awesome. Yo, these harmonies are so awesome.
You gotta wonder if the original version has drums like this.
This is crazy.
Right?
This is really good. Oh, that's the full version. I should stop playing. It's because on Twitter it was just a minute, so I was like, let's
We're
check it
gonna
out.
lose our 50 cents of monetization for this stream.
Oh no.
That sounds really good. I'm excited to check that out. This sounds good. I still need to check out their Maximum Hormone cover. They've done a Maximum Hormone cover also that I still have not checked out at all. So that's really good, man.
Yeah, I did not expect to hear those harmonies in the beginning.
So I thought this was interesting. Unlucky Morpheus has a song, but it's just with Sharon doing the vocals. Pretty interesting. Just came
I
out.
watched that during my stream this week.
Yeah, I was. It came out like right while I was reacting to the other Unlucky Morpheus song, and here's a clip of it. Pretty heavy. I heard like a few 30 seconds of it. Yeah, so that sounds epic as fuck. I liked it.
So he's screaming the whole time?
Yeah,
Is that
he's
what's
screaming
going
the
on?
whole time. Yeah, there's no melodic vocals. It's a lot like that. It's definitely a similar style to that one band I told you guys about with the extremely long name. But it's definitely within that style of music. But I
Sounds
thought it was
like
pretty
there's-
cool.
14 layers of freaking vocals going on there.
Yeah,
It is
was.
hard to tell in that moment.
Sounds like a T-Rex.
I will say
13 different
though,
animals to make this one sound.
like their music in general kind of lends itself to like a screaming vocal style, I think, like which I've never heard, they've never done, right? So I want to hear this now.
Yeah.
This is very intriguing.
They do mixes of sometimes. I can't remember what song they do a lot of it. I love it when they have Fuki's vocals and the screams going on at the same time. It's really good. That's probably my favorite. So
I have heard them do the layered vocals, right? But
Yeah.
I haven't heard them do like a featured screaming section yet.
Yep. So that being said, that was the news.
Nice.
Pretty much. Well, not a lot of news stuff this week, but it was a lot of new stuff to catch up on. And you want to go ahead and tell them about the Patreon, champ?
Sure. Over at our Patreon, patreon.com/guys and guys. Every week we put up a poll that you guys could vote in, and then the winner of that poll will do a little reaction for you guys or an analysis, depending on if we've seen the song or not. For this week in particular, it was Bandmate. It was an all Bandmate poll, and it's going to be Black Hole. Black Hole ended up winning the vote, so we're going to be doing like a deep breakdown analysis on Black Hole.
What else can I say about that? I'm pretty in-depth in that.
I know, right?
There's always going to be something else to find, though.
Yeah, exactly.
True. Black Hole paused every 1
Just
second.
an all rhythm breakdown. Just forget the leads for a day. But we also have extended podcasts and access to our exclusive Discord. So check it out.
Yep. And if you can't get on Patreon, the extended podcast will be up on iTunes and also be up on YouTube soon. I just gotta get it set up. There will be like a membership kind of thing. And guys, it just all helps directly support the podcast and make us upgrade our stuff slowly. So hopefully it seems to be getting better.
All true.
Hey, Alan, the Succaniner did a cover of Alien.
They did Alien. Oh wow.
Yeah, the drummer's doing the screams.
The drummers. Now, with this band, with Soka Ninaro, because they switched drummers, did the old drummer sing? Because I don't remember the old drummer singing. Chat, let me know on YouTube, chat, if they are
the
singing.
old drummer they've had.
When did they switch drummers? Was it a long time ago?
A year
the
ago?
group is the
6
guitar
months
and
ago?
Oh.
the guitar and the bass, but they always have, not always, but they have different drummers.
Oh, I had no
Yeah.
idea.
Or whatnot. Yeah, I don't know if there's like a recent edition. They're trying to make it a permanent member, maybe. I don't know. But
Well, that's the most vocals I've ever seen come out of the drummer. So that's why I was like, I really like that when we heard that
trying
song
to
right
remember.
now. Those layers and stuff that were in it, it was really cool. Okay, they said the old drummer did sing on some covers. Bill Bird said that. All right, I guess I just never caught the songs.
The new one does more though. I mean, I'd feel like the more that they give to the newer to the new members, the more you'd think that they would probably be sticking around for a while, right?
Yeah,
Like,
I think
I
you
don't know,
would.
just from
I
my
hope so.
perspective.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I really like that style, like with the anime song. Like if Soka Ninaro did like some originals that were similar to that too, I think would be really awesome. You know, for like, I don't know, I think that'd be a really good sound too. I like their technical stuff too, but I love it when they do melodic stuff like that, or like when they hold it out. It sounds really good. I mean, but yeah,
they make me laugh out loud when I'm listening to them at work. I walk around just giggling, listening to that band. Just what?
They get you
Imagine
high.
working with Ryan,
Oh,
he's just
so
walking
good,
around with
man.
headphones on,
It's
giggling
just-
to himself.
My dad works at the same place I do in his machine. I can see him sometimes, depending where I am, and I'll catch him looking at me like, "What are you doing?" Laughing at this
He's
band.
just over there.
They're so amazing.
Peter Griffin laugh.
You know, Mikoto brought up a good point. Like Soka Ninaro grew their bass doing covers. I think Nemophila is on the same train with that. You know,
Yeah, they're
Nemophila and
definitely
Soka
going
Ninaro.
down that road.
Man, Nemophila has blown up a lot. Like,
Yeah,
and the
it's-
covers is definitely one of those things that really just catapult
Definitely.
them, you know.
Speaking of Nemophila, I was looking at those Oricon charts earlier, and they are actually number 5 this week for top Blu-ray sales. So they're definitely starting to make some moves over there.
Nice.
Yeah, nice. That's awesome.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people got that that Blu-ray when it came out. When did it come out? Not too long ago, right?
Which
I
one?
don't know what the
Nemophila?
date here. It's 2022. I mean, it couldn't have been. It's within the last 5 months. I could give you that much.
Yeah. So you guys got anything planned for the rest of the week?
Gotta pee.
All
Anytime.
right.
Anything
Well,
farther in the future?
wave plans on peeing.
That's
okay.
as far as I plan in advance.
Okay, so
No, actually, I do have something, but I didn't want to interrupt everyone else. So,
Okay.
What do you got?
Other than peeing, what else are you doing, Wave?
well, like I talked about earlier, it's my 1-year Bandmate anniversary on Wednesday. So I am planning on a special video, but like I just said, I don't know exactly what I'm going to do yet. It will involve revisiting Freedom, I'm sure.
Hell yeah.
So, yeah, give me ideas.
Just make sure it's the live version. When you heard it the first time, it was the live version, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Dude,
Have you ever gone back to listen to the recorded version?
Yes.
To me, it is so much worse. Like just the recording, like the mix of it. I don't know, man. It doesn't feel as full, like
That
nearly.
song seems like it does need that live energy to get the full effect of it.
It doesn't have the drum solo in it either,
Right.
And that really sold me on Bandmate really quick.
Same. But that's it
true.
for me.
I don't know what the first Bandmate song I've heard. I don't even remember which one was my first song at all.
You
Really?
listen to them
Yeah.
before doing reactions?
No, I did reactions. People suggested them immediately after we put up "What's Up, People" reaction by Maximum Hormone. So
Are they still on YouTube?
yeah, they're still on YouTube, but I don't
Because that's
remember
the
what
only
my
reason
first.
I remember what mine is. I just looked it up.
Okay.
I got reminded on my Discord.
I guess I
Hey,
can look it
here.
up.
Alan's was long
Right.
ago though. Alan's was
Right.
it's got to
Yeah.
be like 3, 4, 5 years ago at this point, right?
2 years ago.
First time?
That's it.
2 years ago.
Thank you
years,
to
that's it?
everyone for reminding us about these things.
Domination was mine.
Hey,
Or
me too.
Dice.
Oh,
No,
nice.
well, I'm getting mixed ones here. But what
I
was
feel like
everybody's first? Song?
Everybody told me it was Thrill. Like everybody said, all the reactors check out Thrill first, but like
I did.
that was only you, right, Ryan? Ryan checked out Thrill first, and it was a live version at that
Yeah, I
point?
did the live version. I didn't.
So it wasn't
It
even
was
the
the
music
decodec
video.
version.
Is that?
I'm kind of glad that's the first one I checked out was the live version.
Yeah, it's better. I think so.
I like the studio version too. I love the studio version, but the video probably it's just so different.
I'm gonna laugh.
They're all wearing like heels and stuff, and it's just weird to see now. It's like that's not right.
First
Okay.
generation made outfits.
They're saying mine was Domination. That was the first one I
Yeah.
watched.
Yeah,
Music
me
video,
too.
Domination.
I feel like Domination was a great starting point. At least for me, it was. But it wasn't until I saw them live play Domination that I was, then I was
Yeah.
like, oh wow, this is way better. Like I don't know, most of their songs are better live, but
I'm gonna
those
laugh.
two in particular, Freedom and Domination.
I'm gonna laugh if like a reactor, like he's just starting or she's just starting, and like they're trying to look up Bandmate and accidentally click on our cover. That'd be fucking hilarious.
Be wonderful. or the Baby Metal cover that you guys did. Oh my god! First Baby Metal reaction. It's Alan in a dress.
That would be, I feel bad. I know fans would. I know fans would immediately go like, "That's not them." Here's the real one.
Dude, I love this comment. The first one, We Do Not Sew Heard, was a Band Micah song.
Really?
Secret Micah Lips.
Yeah. Imagine if that's where you started. I'd be like, I would think it's cool as fuck, but then I would also be like, wait, what? Like
Yeah.
the
Then when
next
you
time
see
you
them
hear a
actually
song,
play rock, you'll be like,
exactly. Because that's like a Wagaki band, right? Like Band Micah is very
It's still got all the heaviness is there, but they added some traditional instrumentation to it.
except for
fucking
in
great.
in the awkward song
Yeah.
Akamahasan or whatever, because like that one is like almost an entirely different song. It's like way later.
Screaming's way different too, but for Secret Michael Lips, that one's
It's basically the same. Yeah.
Wait, how did I break the YouTube
Adams.
algorithm? Mikoto says, "Remember that time Alan broke the YouTube algorithm?" What
I
are you
have no
talking
idea.
about? Yeah.
broke it worse than it already is.
Is that why nobody watches my videos anymore, Alan? What the fuck, man?
I'm sorry, dude. I just broke it.
Champ has to start an entirely new channel.
Thanks to Alan's breaking of the algorithm. Yeah, man.
What else do you guys got going? Anyone else? Ryan, you got anything you doing for the week?
nope.
Are you
I got-
peeing also?
As always, there's a stupid backlog of reactions I got to get to, but
Yeah.
I'll get to what I can, and I got my birthday party coming up next weekend, so
Oh,
Nice.
Nice.
looking forward to that.
nice. I'm just gonna be doing my my channel right now, the Champ Medium channel, is like it's not a hiatus. I'm still uploading videos, but I'm uploading backlog videos also. Because the Champ Rock channel right now, I'm just like, I've been trying to upload like 3 videos per day over there and like writing new descriptions, everything. It takes friggin' forever, way longer than I thought it was gonna take. Yeah. But yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be watching anything new this week either. Like until it starts moving a little bit over there, and I can feel comfortable with the amount of content that I've got up.
Yeah.
Nice.
Chalpia,
I gotta say,
as Wave is still holding his pee.
Yeah. But I was inspired by Champ, and I'm trying to get Rosie to start her own K-pop channel.
Yeah.
So if you guys are on Discord, go harass her about that.
Yeah. By the way,
okay, I definitely will. I will subscribe immediately too.
Yeah.
Oh, and there was one other thing I wanted to mention about the charts, by the way. Unlucky Morpheus did come in 5th overall on indie albums of the week, which I thought was pretty cool too. Yeah, so because last time we checked out the Oricon charts, there was like no bands that were like Japanese metal bands, and this week we saw Unlucky Morpheus and Bish, so like we're actually starting to see some movement over there.
Yeah, that's what
and Nemafilo.
That's what spawned this whole thing to do our charts for the rock bands and stuff like that.
Yeah, and your idea was way better. Like me reading off the Oricon charts was boring me while I was doing it.
Dude, I love that idea though. It's fun, and it's actually generated by the community we have here instead of money and sales.
Exactly.
And
stuff. Yeah, it was a great idea.
It's purely
it's much better.
Whatever you guys tell us. Like I said, go to Discord. There's a top 10 tab. Just whatever band that has to come out this year, because if we backlog like crazy, it's going to be insane to try to keep up with. But we're just going to do for the year, and you just nominate the song or band. You can put in the YouTube comment section right now after you hit the like button if you haven't yet, or you can go on Discord in the top 10 chart and put it there. Discord is definitely
keep
favorable.
drinking water.
So I know you need to pee, and you're just like you're like Frank. Frank was on the stream, and he's like he had to piss like 1 minute into the stream. I'm like, really? And then he went and pissed hilarious. Like 8 more times, and then he's like, I don't know why I'm pissing. Picks up a gallon of water, proceeds to start chugging it. I'm like, I wonder why.
Gotta stay hydrated, man.
Yeah. Not on stream days. I'm kidding.
No, don't be
sitting here like,
go pee. Wave, go pee. You got this. Run with the wind.
Are we? How? Like, am I gonna miss the end of the stream?
No,
we're fine. Are you peeing for that long?
Yeah.
How long does he anticipate pissing?
Could be wild, guys.
Rosie, don't be scared. Home Slice, collab with me. All right, we'll do some K-pop videos right off the bat.
You'll get more.
Yeah, actually, you're probably right. Ignore what I'm saying. I'm trying to use you, Rosie, to play my own path.
Take your subscribers you don't have yet. That's a dick move, champ. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, hey, listen, man, I gotta find someone's coattails to ride.
That's a good idea. We should get a Wave a catheter.
I mean, really, I need to be on a show with Rosie to get my subscriber count up.
We're all just gonna start using Rosie.
Yeah.
Rosie, come on, you got some time? Come to our chat.
Rosie guest stars on all of our channels. Wave's like, what the fuck?
What the hell's going on here? This week sitting in for Wave.
Wave did Everglow this week, so Wave did some K-pop too. Interesting. I did not know that happened.
Oh, I didn't know he did K-pop either. You
yeah,
started
that's
it,
the
champ.
first time I'm hearing.
You started it. You started the K-pop wave.
I didn't mean to, honestly.
You mentioned them, so we're like, I gotta check it out. Well, you told me you're like, you gotta check out certain songs first and just go down, And that song we did check out was really good. Like I said on the stream, my only thing was just sound like the vocals are just on top of it, but it makes sense because it's focused. It'll
always be like that. Yeah, that's the only thing where it's like if you're looking for, even when they're doing the rock oriented stuff, the vocals are still the featured instrument, right?
Yeah.
So like it's always on top of the mix, which does. It agitates me a little bit too, but you get used to it.
You get used to it, yeah. It still sounded good though. Like it sounded good. I was just like thinking of like you know, when we hear like some of the J-Rock stuff where the more like popular vocals is so well blended, you know. And I'm like, man, if this was well blended, it'd be even better. Like, but like I said, it's like you said, I know that they're just featuring them. Oh, so Wave, Rosie's guest starring on all of our channels. We decided for you.
I heard she's got the laptop on the bathroom counter, so I'm in on the catheter idea. That's
Wait.
Ryan's face.
Yeah, I just don't think you're gonna like that as much as you think you will.
Yeah, I don't know. Rosie, have fun helping him with that every time before stream. Imagine it's the starting soon screen, and all of a sudden we hear Wave go, "Ow!" What are you doing, Wave? I'm putting in my catheter.
That would be so on brand, though. They make condom catheters, don't they?
What? Huh?
Not something I
That
looked
go
into,
over
dude.
instead of in.
I think that's just called the condom.
All of a sudden, you just hear dripping.
You just have the condom like with a hole cut out, go into a bucket somewhere. Just have a tube go to the stream.
You got to utilize Alan's blowing nose way to do that, you know, to make sure that it doesn't go down. the
Yeah,
wrong
you got to
way.
get like proper shelter and wait, what? No, I don't know.
Ryan is like, "Why am I here?"
Should we not have ended the stream
And
any
here
minutes
we
ago?
go. Yeah. It was going so well.
I think
I'm
But
so
it's just
sorry.
not a
guys.
Gaijin Guy stream if we don't talk about bodily functions.
we're really trying to understand our bodies. All right,
Biology podcast next time.
we're trying to discover cheat codes. All right, you know, to circumvent other things like going
Like
to the
nut
bathroom.
clamp?
Wait, what?
Like
What?
the nut clamp?
The nut pinch.
For the bass?
Oh. To the base.
Did we call it? I thought it was a nut strap. Or yeah.
It's, I heard nut strap, nut clamp, and nut pinch. I personally prefer nut pinch. To tell you the truth,
Oh, that sounds painful.
it does, but none of them sound good, man. Nut clamp, that sounds less painful.
I don't know. Pinches are.
Moist.
That was good timing. Anyway,
Why does
Hey,
it
do you guys-
always
do you guys listen
devolve
to,
into potty talk?
I don't know. I'm gonna take us out of it for a second right now. Do you guys like any gent music? Gent.
I've never listened to it.
I like some, yeah.
Okay, because I just wanted to throw out that there is a Japanese gent band that's coming out with their first full, well, it's their first EP, and they're called Little Lilith, and they dropped like a new sort of video, like their
Little
first video
Lilith.
for it, and I did listen to it. I thought it was pretty good. I think it's worth checking out.
Let me see. Let's
The song
show
is
a
called
sample.
Ladybug.
Ladybug, and it's Little
Lilith. Little Lilith.
That's difficult.
They started. They changed their name. They used to be called Leanne Floor. They changed their name in 2019, but this is their first like full EP, and I thought it was pretty cool. Ryan, you're not gonna like the vocals. I'm gonna tell you right now.
Let's see. That's not really gent.
They're under the gent label.
That the entire song.
Oh, okay. I hear it now. Like Trident has more of a gent sound than this. I think in
It's like
Spoopy.
gent pop electronic.
I think you need to
3.5
skip it.
seconds,
It
dude.
actually does change. The vocals change like towards the chorus. It sounds a little different later on. That's the same part. That's the first part.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, there it is.
Oh yeah, there's the gent.
All right. Pretty
The
cool.
vocals in the verse kind of remind me of like Hatsune Miku, like a Vocaloid.
I don't hate the vocals though.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
I thought that was going to be like your immediate.
Yeah,
like,
why'd you think he was
no.
gonna hate the vocals? I
I don't know, because he usually hates the vocals more than we do on things. Like he'll be like, "Don't let the vocals ruin it," you know.
I could just be saying I don't mind it just to spite you.
You could be.
Yeah.
I mean,
Now
I'm not,
he's gonna
I'm not
love
gonna
it even harder.
fight you on it.
No, I didn't mind it. It wasn't. I was expecting something else. I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
Cool. I'll check him out.
So gent, do you have to have at least 9 strings on your guitar to play gent?
I think it's just referring to that tone, right? It's like almost digital distortion.
The riffs usually sound like you fell down the stairs.
Lots of
Sound
open
accidental,
chugging.
but they're cool.
You fell down the stairs with the high EQ on.
Yeah. You just play the anti-riff with low strings, and you're just doing gent.
Yeah, I just assume if you like down tuned to G, then you're gonna be playing gent. Wait, you
Usually-
can't down
There's a
tune.
lot of
listen to it.
compression on gent.
That's like 9 half steps.
Yeah, like
Your string will
exactly.
be like.
Technically, Google calls it a subgenre of progressive metal, which I don't know if I agree that there's that much progressive in most of the gent.
A lot of gent is in progressive metal. I'll have to say it. A lot of it is associated in progressive metal.
Okay,
You know,
fair
like
enough.
all those bands. And
But what?
go ahead.
No, I was like gonna say like Ginger. I mean, the stuff they do veers into that territory too. Yeah.
There's a
guess.
Denti.
there's this
gotta
band
ask Stevie
like this
T.
is like some. This would be like progressive gent, you know, like
Dude, that graphic came up at the perfect time.
Yeah.
this is a badass band, by the way.
Give me that jazz.
But yeah, I love that style of music. Like when it's done like that kind of gent.
Yeah, it's cool.
I'm
And
into
that
it.
did remind me a little of Ginger, actually. Now that you brought that
Yeah.
up, Ryan. It's funny. The word gent is actually just an onomatopoeia of the sound that yeah, exactly. It's that low palm mute sound.
Meshuggah is a good example too. Yeah, I don't even know why we didn't mention Meshuggah. That's definitely
They're probably the most popular, right? Like
They
the most
have
popular
gent
band.
in their name pretty much. You hear the
Magenta.
word-
Do you mean if you spell it out?
Sugar's an onomatopoeia.
Yeah, but how many subgenres are there? Look that up,
Fucking
Jam.
many, dude. Too fucking many.
Of metal.
How many
Metalcore,
subgenres of metal is there?
dirtcore. I don't know. There's so many.
Dirt
Crab.
core,
What was that? Crab.
crabcore. Hell yeah!
It's dumb.
Wasn't there a SpongeBob core too?
Oh my god, amazing!
Sponge core.
My favorite
Sponge
subgenre is Nintendo core.
Ooh, Power Glove, baby.
Yeah,
Ever listen to Power Glove?
Yeah.
That's good shit, man. They're a good band.
Horse the band, dude. That was Nintendo core. They had
Oh yeah, I
you
forgot
remember
about them too.
A Million Exploding Suns? It's about Samus. It's about the Samus video game. Nintendo core is where it's at. I think the subgenres are hilarious. They're just fun to talk about.
Me too. It's all nonsense for the most part. It's like what they it's like the names
Thank
that they
you.
give
Some
marijuana
people take it
strains.
really
like,
serious.
you know, like I saw a marijuana strain the other day. It was called Gary Payton. You guys know who Gary Payton is?
No.
He was a point guard for the Seattle SuperSonics in the mid '90s. It's like, why would you name your marijuana strain that? But it's
They
just-
probably were on a focused rabbit hole when they named it. They were just like in the sound.
it's just all a bunch of nonsense. But it is fun to try to squeeze things into boxes.
Oh man, we got a whole list right here. All right. There's heavy metal, of course. I love these pictures. Thrash
What
metal.
website is this?
I don't Beat. It's literally called Beat. Power metal. We'll see how many symphonic metal. These are like the classics.
Nightwish.
Glam metal. All right.
See,
Glam metal doesn't exist in America anymore.
Black metal. I love how this is just like a fucking black picture.
All the color out of it.
It's like not even a black metal band. They just like made a dark picture.
Pretty much. Death metal.
Yeah,
All
and then
right.
imagine how many subgenres there are of death metal.
Industrial metal.
thing.
Yeah, melodic death metal. There's one. Christian metal. All right. What's a stoner metal? Man, now we're getting
little
deep.
clutch. Give me some
Look
clutch,
at this.
baby.
This looks like a Chad dude.
That's Queens. That's
Queens of the Stone Age.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
What's his name?
Oh,
Joe kick a camera person in the face. Metal.
Doom metal. What the
Honestly, I've never heard a doom metal.
I thought
band
doom
that I
metal-
liked besides Black Sabbath.
fuck? Gothic metal? Like what? Okay, now I'm getting lost. Like what? Sludge metal?
Sludge metal is like stoner metal
So-
and doom
yeah.
metal. Come on.
Yeah, it's the same thing. Except
It's
they're all
because it's
smoking that
sludgy,
Gary-
guys.
strain.
It's because they put
That's a
sludge
great
on their
fucking
guitars. Huh?
What band is
What
that?
is that band? That's Alice in Chains alternative metal.
Alternative metal.
Yeah.
Would you consider?
I
Alice in
consider that
Chains-
grunge. I consider
They're
it
not
Alice in Chains.
alternative metal. I don't fucking know, dude. That's why they're stupid.
Avant-garde.
Yeah, I don't know if I would put any metal on Alice in Chains.
They have metal riffs for
Their
sure.
earlier shit was very metal influenced, but then they just got more heavy.
I was just making a joke about the fact that chains are made out of metal. It wasn't a good one. I'm
They went over
sorry.
our head for
Thanks for
sure.
explaining it.
What is this?
Highbrow.
Avant-garde metal?
Avant-garde is just another name for what the F.
Right?
Yeah, it's like Picasso metal. Like,
I didn't know that.
What the fuck is happening?
Oh,
Okay.
funk metal? All right. You can throw rage in here?
Hey,
I guess.
Funk metal can be cool, man. Like funk, you get those. That's when the bassists are shown.
Ooh, crust punk.
What the fuck?
that's
You have
just
to
describing
not
their
bathe for
clothing
at
at
least
this
2
point.
years.
What'd you say, Ryan?
It's describing their clothing at this point.
Poke your eye out on the
Crusty.
hair.
New metal. All right. All right. Oh man, metalcore. There we go. There comes the metalcore. Yeah.
Yeah, I want to.
Yeah,
What
the
bands
middle
do they got
finger.
listed
Makes
down
it
here for
core.
metalcore?
What do they got listed?
What
They
is
got
that?
Atreyu.
Atreyu?
I forgot about
So I
Atreyu.
don't know what the difference, how it's metal, then comes metal core, and then they start tagging all this other shit onto core.
You know what's interesting about that though, because like core is supposed to be like hardcore, right? Like, which
Well,
is
it was initially.
right, but like
drinking
you
unless
look
the
at these
mountains are
bands
blue.
here, right? That they call under the what was the one that we just had? Alan, you scrolled too fast. Go back up a little bit. Metalcore.
that?
They've got Atreyu, Avenged Sevenfold,
I agree with
Bullet for
those.
My Valentine, and Killswitch Engage, which are all technically metalcore, but like the idea of metalcore makes it seem like it should be like heavier than regular metal, right?
At
Because
least
you're adding the
metalcore
hardcore
has
to it.
specific
But those are
riffs.
lighter bands. They're all like lighter than what I would consider like like Bullet for My Valentine is like lighter than the average metal.
Most
band, which
metalcore
they-
riffs will
What are
sound
you
like
talking
this. Most metalcore
You don't
riffs
think
will
so?
sound like this. It'll be. That's every metalcore riff right there.
There's a lot of that. I'm not gonna lie, I like metalcore a lot. There is a lot of that.
That's honestly what seems to distinguish metalcore. Like they have all that where you're riding the low E the entire time and you're throwing in a bunch of notes in between to create a melody. I mean that can be in a lot of genres, but they always play fast, always distortion. That's what I always hear in metalcore.
But they also
Did
always
Iron
have
Maiden
very
do that too? I mean,
catchy.
I feel like
choruses.
my music is all metalcore now. 'Cause I do that all
Yeah,
the time.
that's a bad explanation. The riff that I played, it all sounds like there's like a lot of riffs like that. Like if I go play Lamb of God definitely was like that.
But
metalcore.
what do all these bands
sound.
have in common, right? They all scream during the verse and sing during the chorus
Yes.
most of the time, right?
Yep,
And
there's
it's
that
like
too.
it's a very and they have breakdowns instead of solos most of the
Exactly.
time. Except for Avenged Sevenfold, actually. Avenged Sevenfold
And all their
usually
mains.
solos.
They have
Yeah, they all do
breakdowns and
some
solos.
and
Yeah.
breakdowns, yeah, actually. But it's very specific that they're
Quiet
screaming
metal.
and singing.
Ooh, there they are.
Who's
There
that?
you go. Who's that?
at least it's relevant to our fucking channel, right?
Jeff just wants to get totally abolished by the baby.
I think the
mouth
genres of music
Post
is
metal? What the fuck? Post metal? Is it metal or not?
Post
After
Malone.
metal?
It's what happens
fuck does
after
that
you
even
stop
mean?
playing metal. It's nap
It's
time.
fucking dumb. Oh, this is post metal. When did metal stop?
It's just rock and roll.
Dumb.
It's equivalent
Metal
of
is now
post
in
Can't they
rock.
come up
This
with
is
all
what
this
comes
bullshit?
But I mean, they do the same thing with grunge, right? There's post grunge, right? Like all those bands that came out after Nirvana.
It's like
Oh, who's
People
that
that play the
author?
same shit after it
Bethany
was possible.
Tiamat?
Bethany Tiamat.
popular.
Based on her little blip there, it doesn't seem like she does music at all.
Wait, yeah.
Long walks on beaches with my German Shepherd.
Danny and dishes incorporating fried
It's
onions.
fucking beachcore, dude.
shepherd core,
Depending on what kind of dog you have, it's a different kind of beach core. Then there's
fried onion core.
Oh man. Yeah,
Each
Fugly
core is
Stick
a
has
thing.
a punk didn't go away after post punk.
yeah.
Beach core actually is a thing. It just has nothing to do with it. Music.
So
just so you know.
is it a real thing?
It's a real thing. Yeah.
Oh, it is? Like what bands are associated with beachcore?
No, it has
No,
nothing
it
to do
doesn't
with
have to
music.
Oh, okay, I'm not gonna type
Beachcore
it.
exists. It's just not in our
does
world.
now.
What do they do though? I want to know. I'm curious.
It's a fashion style.
Oh.
Now they got. It's cool. Oh my god.
Like
But if
Rainbow
they start playing
Conquistador?
metal, like hardcore, and they're doing the beach fashion, bam, you got your beach core.
Beach core. Fuck yeah.
No, honestly, the fact
that with
beachcore-
crabcore?
Oh yeah.
I don't know, but the fact that doesn't exist means like maybe we should make it.
Let's do
You know
a
what,
beach
you know
core
what
song.
I mean? Like
Yes.
like you do Beach Boys style music, but you have like screaming and heavy guitars.
Yes.
Like, has
Guys,
that been done?
We're all like landlocked. Champ, you got to get us access to a beach out there.
Alan can wear a two-piece.
I'm only like a half hour from the water. It's not
Go to
nice
Lake
water,
Michigan.
Wait, you want me to wear a two-piece?
I just feel like you would.
though. Just assuming Alan's already got the 2-piece. He doesn't have to buy it.
Yeah, probably have it
Fucking
somewhere.
Dick Dale was beach core. He was just way ahead of his time.
Yeah.
I do think
man.
I wonder if anybody's like, I'm sure people have done it, but like I would love to hear like a really high quality Beach Boys cover in metal genre. Like I bet that would sound really fucking cool, man.
Let's
I don't know
do
if you
it.
guys like Beach Boys, but I'm a Beach Boys guy.
Let's do good vibrations in metal.
Right?
Post metal is played by mail delivery personnel. I can verify as a former mailman. That's true.
They're proving this joke.
I like
Oh,
that.
that's
good.
it all makes sense now. All these post genres, I get it.
Skateboard.
That's funny.
They said
Skateboard.
beachcore plays ska 50% faster plus distortion. Bam.
Ska's already pretty fast, man. A lot of it. It would be hard to play that 50% faster, I think. You know, with those up picks. Like imagine your arm like
Yeah.
Imagine Goldfinger Superman like 10 times faster.
Oh my god, it would be terrifying. But all you try to do is turn on the distortion and see what happens, right? Because then you might be good to go. That might be metal.
So I think we need to start a beachcore band, guys.
Put distortion on the horns and shit. What the hell's going on?
We'll,
Like
we'll,
the
we'll do different subgenres of beachcore within the band.
Can you put distortion on wind instruments? Is that
You
possible?
can mic it and
Yeah.
then put
Yeah.
distortion on the amp.
That's kind of cool, man. My cousin plays violin. He's like a prodigy. And he has a band that's like he plays distorted violin the whole time, and he does like solos, like guitar solos, but on the violin, and it's so fucking cool, man.
that's
But I've
awesome.
never heard a wind instrument be distorted. That sounds awesome.
Anything can be distorted, man. Fuck yeah.
Apparently Leo has a metal cover of a Beach Boys song.
Oh,
Of course he
Kokomo.
does.
Oh, of course, yeah.
Bermuda.
We should not be shocked by that. He's got a cover of everything.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
I
appreciate
had
it.
to think there had to be somebody that did it.
I can hear that.
Yeah, I know, but there's not a band. But if there's not a band that exists as this, I bet there's a market for it. You know what I mean? Like, I bet if somebody
Very
made that band,
small.
somebody would flock to it.
Afternoon delight, cocktails and moonlit night.
Cover.
Dun, dun.
Everybody knows.
What in the world? It's like a 2mm lens.
To
So
Kokomo.
just so much lens to
This sounds amazing. This sounds fucking amazing.
Awesome. That's a great song.
I'm gonna have to go check that out. That's going on the
Yeah, man.
reaction stream for next time for sure. Kazoo
That's
metal.
wild.
Oh shit.
That was
All right.
great. That was great. I think
Guess-
it's time to wrap it up, guys. This
Yeah,
has been a
probably.
fun podcast. Tell us down in the comments below, like, what genre you think your favorite Japanese band is. Do you think your favorite Japanese band is beachcore, or crabcore, or postcore, or Ryancore, or wavecore? Ryancore. What would that sound like, Ryan? What would your genre sound like?
I don't know. I don't know.
All right, see you guys later.
It'd be a confusing mess of
Adios,
bunch of
folks.
Different.
Hey, what happened to our outros?
I'm
Where
sorry, I thought I was in the middle of a statement. Let's get out of here. End it.
Yeah, no, I want to hear now.
I
Let's get it started.
Go with your statement.
It would be a mishmash of a bunch of different shit that is all incomplete.
Oh, okay.
all incomplete. That's
So you not
you listen to
finishing
it,
the
you're like,
sentence
wait,
actually made sense.
It's over? Yeah.
So we should have just cut you off and turned off the stream.
Right,
Because
that
was
would have been Ryancore.
Anyway, it was Ryancore.
I just learned that this podcast is Ryancore. With that being said, see you guys. Off to the extended podcast.
Okay.
What are you going to say? Go ahead, Wave. You going to say
I
something?
was just gonna say, what happened to our outros where Ryan played guitar and you used to scream everything?
Oh yeah, that was
Yeah.
a thing at
I
some
even
point.
got it set up so I could play whatever. Yes.
Yeah.
Fuck it. It's gone the way of
Loud
some
noises!
It's gone the way of rock and roll in America.
Wait, yeah, where's the guitar? I did loud noises.
Or is this a Ryancore twist on it?
This is a Ryancore twist.
Because
We're
it's incomplete, right?
This
So
is
we can't
incomplete,
actually
yeah.
do it every time.
I'm
He's
learning
like,
so much.
bust out the guitar, just do
I'm
like
learning so
one
much
thing.
about myself.
Ryan's like, no, dude.
Done. There you go. Incomplete. Wait, I want Ryan to start playing so I can end the stream right when he starts.
Ooh, it always hurts when you cut off midstream.
And this is the Guys and Guys podcast. We have Wave. We have Champ. We have Ryan. We have myself. And this was the podcast in the style of Ryancore. Peace out, everyone.
So we didn't end this 5 minutes ago?
Yeah, I thought we were
ended.
stopped recording already. What is happening now?
Now we're doing the extended podcast. See you.